Today I'm going on a Soviet abandoned tour that's been arranged by the hostel that I'm staying in, called Like Home. As far as I know, we're going to visit a monastery which is out in the middle of nowhere. We're going to look at some old Soviet memorials. We're going to a shooting range where we'll be firing actual Soviet guns that were used in World War II. What else are we doing? We're going to an abandoned school. We're going to an abandoned theme park. It looks like it's going to be an awesome day, so let's crack on. So our first stop is the Noul Neamt Monastery, and this one to our right is the monastery that's used in the winter. And this one is the one that's used in the summer. This one's not open now. They're going to go and get some keys so we can have a look. Just to the right of this monastery is a hotel, which is free. Can't spot that scraggy abandoned door. There's another one here. Hello. Hello. So we climbed the tower. We got almost to the top. It's you can't go any further than this. It's locked up there. But we got up as far as the bells. Fantastic view of both of the churches. This is a monument to the railway workers of Transnistria. And just over there we've just passed some houses that still have the visible remains of the conflict, bullet holes in the houses. So we're now in the town of Bender and just coming into this abandoned theme park. I think this is the one where Bald Bankrupt actually got someone to open up the ride.
Come in, John. Jesus. Can you get a picture of this? Okay, on video. Oh, wait, he won't need help.
This is the one. This is the ride that Bald Bankrupt got the old babushka to fire up, in his words. It really doesn't look like there's much going on now, so I don't know how the hell he managed to get a go, because there's just nothing inside. But so far around the city of Tiraspol and now Bender, I haven't seen anything for children. And this would have been the only place where they could come and have some fun, but even this is closed now. Well, might not be able to have a ride, but at least I can imagine what it's like. So apart from the abandoned rides, there is a little bit of a park there for the kids to play on, but that's it, to be honest. It's pretty depressing. I think this is actually the first time I've ever held a gun. Probably shows us.
You look like that.
You look natural.
I look like a
Natural born killer.
Try it without. Шо? Ничего. Да. Only one line.
Okay. thought it was going to go like that.
Yeah.
Right, that is some scary. Well, that's the first time I fired a gun, and that was absolutely terrifying. I'm shaking like a leaf. Let's see how I've done. I bet I've not hit one. Bloody hell. I don't think I've hit a single one. No, not a single one, so I'll not be joining the army anytime soon. This is an old abandoned primary school, and we're going to go inside and see what lovely global treats we can find. Pickled as well.
So you drink all of this, all in one go. Where's your toilet? Just cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Oh god. You'd have think this was a prank.
Whose is a cup of tea?
Your coffee.
How long's that been there? Not abandoned as well.
Right, mind the nails. Oh, bloody hell. Wow. Clearly the old library.
Take a book.
Take a book.
Book present.
That's the special one on show. It's got a Russian book about the Beatles. Yeah, this is actually someone's exercise book, right? Oh. Tell you something, this is a harsh teacher. It's just like big red cross over all the work.
Good. That's how kids should be taught. Deep in the black heart.
Some kind of reading card system. reading Transnistria 1980s style. Still got the lovely net curtains.
I apologise.
I'm apologising for you.
On your behalf.
The schools in Transnistria had their own dental surgery. And so we've got all the equipment. Probably some of the spit still in there as well. Eye tester. Lovely old Soviet sink. That's where you'd have your head examined. Oh God.
That's a nice view in here.
Brain?
Brain.
Chuffing off.
Too much moonshine.
Oh, this is like a snack. Some pickled herring or something. Right, so this is the science room. We've got a book called Exotic World, which sounds exciting. It's actually someone's old exercise book. Very nice writing. Did you say the children here up to 11?
No.
Yeah. It looks nice writing. And very like advanced stuff for an 11-year-old. Some lovely boners there, teeth.
Nice.
Okay.
So you taking that as well?
What is it?
More bones and teeth. I'm not sure what that is. What is it?
It's a local, as far as it goes. The local jazz ranks.
Oh, that's what I thought when I saw Exotic World, but it's got elephants on the cover.
Disappointing, isn't it?
But look at this. Apparently the kids were like, at oldest here, they'd be 11. It's like, look at all this. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't remember doing any of this at 11 years old.
No, this is like, looks
Actually, I think when I got to...
pretty advanced
that might
for...
be somebody here's book.
In Chernobyl, I don't know if you went to the school in Chernobyl, that's the one where on the, all the like kind of dolls and shoes and stuff like that.
The TVs there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is how they left it, is it? They abandoned it and just had enough time. They had enough time to set up a shitload of photo opportunities for future.
There might be something called Instagram, where we just don't know.
We don't know what's going to be invented.
What room is this?
What room? There's a lot of bird holes. Armoury? I was just about to say, is this the arms room?
Armory room.
You had an armoury in a school? Because that looks like an armoury.
Because свако да бъде в Америка и казват, рибон должен бъде
Basically rifles. To include America. The Cold War of America. Every child had to be able to shoot.
There was a Cold War with America and every child had to be able to shoot.
So this is where they keep the guns.
So I thought it looked like it.
It's like all these.
This metal.
Yeah. Wow.
So the kids would have been a lot better shooting than I was.
Yep.
Well, to be fair, it took you 2 rounds to be there, you know.
Am I getting my kids Kalashnikov?
Oh, well.
Shooting positions. How to get into shooting positions.
Wow. That's incredible, isn't it? That these kids were like 11 at the oldest, and this is their education.
Yeah. Amazing, isn't it? Like how to get down and then how to get up officially, properly from a prone position to standing again to attention. And then how to commando call.
Propaganda posters. This here says America fights for money, and it's got pictures of the Vietnam War. And this one says wherever there's America, there's a war. It's a gun. Oh, right.
That's
yeah,
it. Light machine gun. It's got a bipod.
And this is all the information about it. Is that like the bullets
yes,
or
yes,
some of
so
the
it's a 7.62
gauge? Yeah.
millimeter bullet. I presume that's the weight.
Yeah, I can definitely see how they did the cross-curricular education using this. See the kind of things that the children here were learning about. Bear in mind that at the oldest they would have been 11, and so we got the distances and the trajectory of the bullets and the best positions. It's quite an interesting cross-curricular topic. Wow, there's all sorts in here. We've got boxes of slides there. Over here we've got different kinds of weights, I think they are. More slides. Check that out. So we've got more of the science rooms. This would be where the teacher would stand up. He's got his brown board behind him. This is the actual work. This is the kids' books, exercise books. Oh, great writing. Not many 11-year-old kids who would like write pages and pages like that. So we're heading for some traditional Transnistrian food in this very Soviet looking cafe. Transnistrian flag there, I think, with the hammer and sickle. This looks like the metro station in Kharkiv. What's that one? We ate typically bland Eastern European food and then tried to find a bar, which we did manage to find successfully. They had 5 beers, which we drank, and that was it. They ran out of beer. So now we're hunting for another bar. It's not easy in Tiraspol. I expected there'd be a few more bars than this, but yeah, it doesn't appear to be. The hunt for a bar continues. So here we are, wandering the streets of Transnistria, Tiraspol, looking for food. It's not going to happen. We found a bar. I've had 7 pints in that bar, to be honest, and it was fine. Don't know why we left. But these guys, these pissed up Brits, thought that we'd be able to find some food in Tiraspol at midnight. So how's that going for us, guys? Yeah, we're doing well, aren't we? It's like we have a choice of kebab shops over here. McDonald's, although it's upside down, just down the road. Yeah. We all know that we are going to end up being sat in a bar having another beer with the last bit of your money, don't we? That's pretty much what's going to happen. Yeah, see, there we go. And we'll meet the lovely Polish couple again, who are staying in our hostel. So the first night in Tiraspol continues with my new English friends who are determined to find something to eat. So we're walking to a restaurant which is about 5 minutes away. The restaurant will be closed, and even if it isn't, they haven't got enough money to buy a meal anyway. So I think we'll end up in another bar. I hope so. Poorest capital city in Europe. Poorest country in Europe. Actually, not even a country. I'll tell you what, apart from the fact there's no bars and no kebab shops, it looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Did they just walk straight past the restaurant? There is absolutely no way they're going to get food in here for 50 rubles per person. Hang on, I got to capture this. Is this the moment where you realise that this is not happening?
No, we can afford this.
Not only is it closed, but you couldn't afford it even if it was open. Is this the point where we decide to go back for a beer?
Yes.
Brilliant.
Tim's face.
Tim, you've had some chocolate, reluctantly.
Second wind.
I'm starving. I really need something to eat.
I could do something to eat.
You've eaten.
There's nothing to eat.
We just pounded all the streets. There's no food in
There's
Transnistria.
got to be a corner shop somewhere.
They serve food
The
here.
Polish went to a corner shop, didn't they?
There's a shop. There's a shop just
I
up
have
there.
to go to a shop and buy bread.
Buy a bread.
All burgers. Can we just have bread?
Bread and butter, please.
We're going to try and heal that.
Well, I mean, if you've got 50 each, you can maybe get yourself a nice drink. The meal, I saw something that was like 100, 200, 300, something. You could get something for 55 if it was between 12 and 3. It's great, isn't it?
Oh, was she telling them that their taxi?
I think they were telling where the taxi was. Yeah.
It doesn't look like they're doing food this time.
There's absolutely no way you guys are eating in there tonight. No way.
Actually, that guy's got trays of food. Jay, they're still doing food.
We've got 800.
Oh,
Plus that cut.
no,
We've got 1,000.
That's mine.
Plus that cut.
That's mine.
I've got Bald Bankrupt money. Well, I've just found 500. That's somewhere.
Look at him keeping this to himself. The fucking snake.
Can we see how much the food is first?
Just tell her to bring a menu out.
Don't embarrass ourselves. 2 plus 4.
Do you want to go sit down first and then realise we can't eat?
They must have people coming in and with not enough money and asking the same questions we are. That must happen.
Food and then
Yeah.
once they realise they can't afford it, then just walk out at the end. Thanks.
Cheers. Wow, look at that. Look. Steady on, steady on.
Look at that.
Just walked into heaven, haven't we? Look how much Tim's smiling now. Look at it. Should we go and find a table?
Lady.
Hey.
English? Lads?
English. Sorry, no, I meant 5 beers.
Can we see a menu? Because we need to know if we've got enough rubles to pay. So,
Loads of rubles.
sorry. Okay. Menu.
Sorry.
This I guess is that a menu? This resembles some kind of menu. I don't know if it's like a
You just
daytime
going to their
menu or
photo
something.
book. Their guest book.
I did see. So look, 39 for that. I don't know what that is. Shakshuka. That's breakfast, isn't it? Menu, kids. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Got a fiver.
English.
Salads. Keep going.
Might have barter with it later.
How much?
Snacks.
I reckon that. Do you reckon it's going to be a fiver, Joe? Massive food.
We'll have spare for drinks.
10-foot pizza.
Pizza 90.
Yeah, but where's that elongated pizza?
Yeah.
Oh, there they are, look.
How much? 2.40. Lads, I think we're fucking in here.
Right, so it looks like we're actually in. I can't believe we're in. I've just spent the last 5 minutes on the video saying these guys going for food, they're never going to get food, and now look at it. Now we're going to have a meat-along pizza.
There's a fucking club downstairs.
There's a club downstairs. No way.
There's a door with baggy music and
You're
fucking
joking.
strobe lights everywhere. Yeah. We got down, followed the toilets down and just saw some bloke open the toilet and open the door and one of the rooms, just fucking tune after tune coming out with purple lights everywhere.
Oh my
DJs
god, and we spent all that time in the hookah bar.
So it's like all the clubs and bars are all
just under the restaurant.
Yeah,
They're all
yeah.
well hidden.
To be honest, like,
Come here to find that.
Exactly.
Unless you.
it was, I didn't know, Bald Bankrupt said, you know, that you will find them, but you need to, you've got to look for them. Yeah.
It's unreal. How's your fingers?
How's your fingers?
Jay said,
What have you been up to?
Jay said he'll smell them. To check.
Is it right what downstairs? There's a mega club downstairs. There is honestly. Down ground floor. Fucking super club.
Piss take.
That's insane.
It's like you said in Thailand though, you just go into the places that you don't expect.
Yeah.
Go down some stairs, up some stairs, hide a club.
Yeah. In Georgetown in Malaysia, they have loads of speakeasy bars. Like what? So like, you know what a speakeasy is?
Yeah, just
A
like
hidden bar basically. But like we went into a place where it was like a cafe and people were just going in there and ordering coffees and stuff like that. There was a fridge at the back. You opened the fridge door, it led you into a fucking club, you know what I mean? And they're not advertised at all.
Through the fridge.
Right, if you're still sticking with that pizza plan,
Absolutely.
then
Two of them.
Oh, two of them. Okay.
Two of them,
Well,
10
I can chuck in a fifth of that, some wedges and a beer, and then that's my money gone. So we've spent all night in a hooker bar, and then we've come to a restaurant which, to be honest, I can't believe we found a place that's still open. I've managed to get pizza, fries and a beer for like £3, and I've just come downstairs to the toilets, and underneath the restaurant, nothing on Google Maps about this place. Is this karaoke bar? Which is just insane because like there is literally nothing on Google Maps about this, and yeah, I've got no money left now, so I don't think we'll be going there unless, well, I won't be going there unless one of my new friends will buy me a beer. Was the tour worth it? I loved the firing range. I was shocked at how loud the guns were, and I was shaking after I'd fired them. I've never shot a gun before, I've never even held a gun before. The abandoned theme park was small but cool, and it turned out it was the one that Bald Bankrupt was in when he got the babushka to actually fire it up. There's no way that's happening these days. Everything, all the machinery has been ripped out, all the controls have been ripped out, but we did actually get to go in it. The abandoned school was the highlight of the day for me. It was really interesting walking around some of the rooms in there, like the armoury room, and seeing all the kind of educational materials on teaching children how to shoot a gun, the trajectory of the bullets, how to go from a horizontal position to stand in to be ready to shoot. All this was taught, this was part of the curriculum. I think it was very expensive. I mean, we paid 30 English pounds, it was 35 euros each, and there were 5 of us. So Vlad, the guy that took us, made £150 today on that one tour. Now, when you think that £150 is the average monthly wage in this city, it just gives you an idea of how expensive it was. So I'm not sure it was entirely worth the £30 fee, but it was a great day. I had a great time.